In a world that often seeks to measure and categorize feelings, love remains a profound mystery, an experience that defies the limits of language and reason. The essence of love transcends conventional metrics, instead residing in the realm of emotion, connection, and commitment. This post attempts to convey the idea that love cannot be measured, nor can it be accurately defined, through a poignant story that will explore its boundless nature. In a small town nestled between green hills and crystal streams, there lived a humble poet named Arjuna. He was known for his poignant verses that captured the essence of human emotion, yet he himself had never experienced the depths of love. His life revolved around his pen and parchment, where he poured his heart into words, deftly weaving stories of passion and longing that resonated with their readers. Although his words were celebrated, Arjun often wondered if he would ever fully understand the concept of love, something he wrote about but never truly experienced. One fateful day, while wandering through the vibrant bazaar of his city, Arjun's eyes fell on a woman named Maya. She was like a breath of fresh air. Her smile resonated like music and her laughter illuminated even the darkest corners of his heart. Despite the surrounding noise, at that moment, Arjun felt a silence that implied an unspoken connection and destiny. It was the first time he had grasped the elusive essence that holds love. Although he had witnessed love in many forms through his poetry, experiencing it firsthand was a completely different realm. As the days turned into weeks, Arjun and Maya began to cross paths more frequently. Their conversations were filled with shared laughter, dreams, and vulnerability, each moment drawing them closer as if orchestrated by an unseen force. Arjun discovered moments of joy and deep connection, and exhilarating experience that stirred in his heart. However, with this blossoming bond came the inevitable shadow of doubt and the fear of losing something so precious. In the months that followed, Arjun's admiration for Maya blossomed into a deep affection. He began writing poems not just as a reflection of his thoughts, but as a tribute to Maya, words that sought to encapsulate the feelings swirling within him. He wrote verses that spoke of her laughter as the melody of dawn, her tears like rain that nourishes a parched soul. Each poem became a vessel of his passion, a symbol of a love that reinforced the idea that some experiences are beyond measure. However, as Arjuna delved deeper into his feelings, he encountered an inner conflict. Love, he theorized, must have some measurable essence, some link to measurement or so the social norms suggested. His search for a meaningful definition of love led him to observe their interactions. He began to assess the amount of time they spent together, the intensity of his feelings, and weigh them against the standards of love set by literary and cultural frameworks. Yet, the more he calculated, the more he realized that love could not be contained. Through their shared experiences, Arjun began to understand the truth behind the immeasurable nature of love. During a heartfelt conversation one evening, Maya shared her dreams and insecurities, revealing the layers of vulnerability that brought their souls together. In that moment, Arjun realized that love grows not through metrics but through trust, compassion, and empathy. It is nurtured by a quiet understanding of each other's fears and dreams, and by support given in times of need. From stargazing on a mountaintop to engaging in deep philosophical discussions at a local cafe, their relationship develops. With every moment spent together, Arjun learns that love is not something you have in terms of quantity. Rather, it is a feeling defined by experiences, shared laughter, and even silences that often speak louder. Subsequently, the poet was compelled to compose a poem that captured these nuances. His heart danced excitedly as he wrote lines describing love as an infinite entity and expanse rather than a finite measure. He wrote of love as the smile dancing in their eyes, the warmth of a shared blanket on a cold night, the unwavering support in troubled times, and the solace found in silence together. With each verse, he realized that his journey was not about measuring feelings, but about celebrating them. Over time, Arjun discovered a new truth. Love is a language unto itself, one that cannot be fully expressed through words alone or defined by numbers. Instead, it thrives in shared experiences,